EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And off right side for Herbert. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Bridgewater. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert powering up the middle.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Khalil Herbert, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here we go, 17. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look look at this Bears defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. Complete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So a good challenge there. The look pretty conclusive. The feet were in, and it's a completed pass.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
Ready?
On the option right is Lance.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Lance on third down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Set, ready.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Herbert will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And Strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. The Bears had 8-5 to start play. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hey, what a move. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards on a first down. They'll run here with Herbert. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Bridgewater now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that home, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Bridgewater. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Ready.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
First down, Detroit.
On 1st down, Lance. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL.
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to...
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Ready?
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 33-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 84 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Bridgewater. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Lions, first down.
Down. Smash. Red. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Fight 60.
Lance now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Now Lance again. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bears will get the football back. Play fake. Bridgewater. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. Bridgewater.
That complete. Hits Tyler Scott with it.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. For 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff for Herbert. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Herbert now on the option, and he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
That pass complete to Moore.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Open man right side is St. Brown. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Out to his left. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Teddy Bridgewater. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hut, hut.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Ready.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Set.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one let go deep for Laporta. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Set.
Desperation time here. Lance. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears touchdown. The try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now an option play on second down. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Black Ultra.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently. Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
Ready?
But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Stopped on the play by Connor Gordon.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Set, go.
Now a play fake. Lance. That is caught by Laporta.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Lance. That one let go deep for Laporta. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
Come on, set.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Hut, hut.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Now for the point after.
Extra point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
44, Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
That's good for us Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
Throwing here, Bridgewater.
At the 24-yard line.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
48-yard line.
On play action, Lance. He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
Ready?
Throwing now is Lance.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. 20.
And he is going to have the Lions first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down, Detroit.
Ready?
To throw, it's Lance. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Bridgewater here to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?